legacy is reigning legacy is not just the reason I created reigning legacy. I want to just give you guys like a history, right? Overview. So reigning legacy was created years ago by someone who was less fortunate, someone who didn't have the things that other people had, right? Who desired to be great, who desired to have opportunities, but was often overlooked and neglected. So it's the sole mission of reigning legacy to transform lives and create leaders. That person happened to be me. Yes, I happened to be homeless. I happened to be in foster care, right? Where I was in over 50 foster homes. Literally, my life was in a trash bag. When I tell you that the first 21 years of my life, I just turned 25 years old, right? The first 21 years of my life was a trash bag. There are people on this call that are in fear, right? There are people on this call that have big dreams but are in fear about what other people are saying, right? They're in fear about what the next step might be. But I'm going to tell you something. It takes a lot of faith to be here, and it takes a lot of faith to operate in the entrepreneurial realm. That's why you see a lot of spiritual people take this thing by the horns and take it to the next level. But it doesn't have to be spiritual, right? Because I see spiritual people that talk about getting blessings, right? But are scared to still step into the unknown. So today what we're going to do is we're going to break some of those curses, and we're going to break some of those mindsets that are holding everybody back from winning and scaling a six-figure business. Because if I can do it, so can you. So that's just a brief story about myself and about how Reigning Legacy was created. So it's our mission and my partnership with Beyond to have the best interest for anybody, you know, that I am able to, you know, give this gift to. And when I seen Beyond, I seen that there was so much to offer to the everyday person. I seen that the everyday person could really come here and win. And I'm an everyday person who was allowed and blessed to quadruple my income and secure a six-figure position here at Beyond. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to go Forbes 30 under 30 here with Beyond, especially with my track record being what it has been in less than 60 days. Right? Me and my team were accumulated over $20,000 in sales. $20,000 in sales, and that's just me and my business partner. That's not including all the duplication that has happened over time and all the other personals and people getting personals every single day. So I'm going to get right into it, right? I'm not going to talk your ear off too much. Let's get right to business. This is why I want you to have your notepad, because this right here is the sauce, right? So a lot of people feel pressured when it comes to recruiting. I don't ever want you to think that you're recruiting, right? Recruiting is when you sign up for something, and the only way to make an income is selling that product, trading that product. That's still trading a service for money. The cool part about companies like Beyond, and the reason why I'm so fascinated with companies like Beyond, because if you understand where the world actually is and what's taking place in the world, even with social distancing and everything happened, you want to be financially independent and you want to learn how to brand yourself. So I'm not here to talk about recruiting, but if you want a successful business, a lot of network marketing companies tell you that you have to brand yourself, you have to do this, but they never give you the secret. So I'm going to tell you how, right? How to brand yourself. This is the topic right here. How to brand yourself. Forget about recruiting. If you're on this call, forget about recruiting, right? When you build a brand, you're going to attract people to you, right? So the first thing that you have to do, right? So how, look at it, right? How to brand. That's what we're going to go over. Don't start acting up on me now. How to brand. All right, now it's time to start locking in. Right? It's time to start locking in. So listen, this is your first step, right? Decision. Decision. Write this down. Your first step to having a successful business and a successful brand is making a decision, right? When you make that decision, you better understand why you're doing it. You need to have a cause. Make a decision and have a cause. Without a cause, no one will believe in your vision. It is because of the vision, not because of the company, why people partner up with you. It is what you present to them, why people will choose to work with you. It is how you present yourself and your attitude on a day-to-day on what determines how people gravitate towards you. So the first things first, you got to make a decision. One thing about being an entrepreneur is that you cannot be on this call and be scared to make decisions because no one's going to make decisions for you. And you don't want to be poor, which means passing over opportunity repeatedly. So you want to be able to make a decision. When you see an opportunity, never question how. Just understand why. As long as you know why, you never have to question how, right? So the first thing, you want to make a decision, right? And a why. Your second, right? The second thing you're going to do, right, is your belief, right? I'm going to get into this, right? I really want to get into this section, right? Because a lot of people have big dreams, right? Your mindset. A lot of people say they want a nice car, they want a better house, they want to retire their families. First of all, if you're trading yourself time for money, I'm not knocking you, right? But you're not going to build any generational wealth. If you don't have the right mindset coming into this business, well, I don't know if he's going to join. Well, I don't know if I could sell a 2K pack. You've already lost. Mindset is everything. If you had the balls to sign up, or excuse me, ladies, right? If you signed up for this business, right, and you were interested in whatever gravitated you towards this business, right, do not be ashamed, right? Believe that it's already been done. Believe. The only way that you can achieve all things and you can literally manifest, like, guys, being in foster care, right, and being in bad positions in my life. I remember when I was on the streets. I remember when I was out there hustling and hitting my ones and twos to survive. And I used to pray to God every day for an opportunity to be a better version of myself. I said, God, if you put me in a position, right, and give me the right opportunity, I promise I will never look back. Here I am, 10 years later. Here I am 4 or 5 years later, a successful multiple business owner. Not because I signed up with Beyond, 45 days ago. No, but because, right, I had a mindset. I literally told my mindset, no matter what my circumstance is, no matter what I'm going through, this is the time for me to elevate. I don't care what it takes to get to financial freedom. I don't care what it takes to get that house. I don't care what it takes to get that car, but I got to have the mindset to believe that it's already been done, right? So without a mindset, you can't get nowhere. Everything starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind, right? So you got to believe. You got to have the right mindset. You have to be personally developed. Every single day, you have to be a better version of yourself, right? Every single day. I'm not just thinking about myself. I think about how I can add value to others. Who this might change somebody's circumstances, might cause an explosion in their business, might give them the hope that they need to just keep pushing. If only I could keep pushing forward. That's the battle of being an entrepreneur. Some of you guys are scared to fail, so you never succeed. Your biggest failure will be your biggest success. You hear me? Your biggest failure will be your biggest success. If you do not fail and you're on this call and you're afraid to fail, I'm going to let you know you're in the wrong spot. You might as well just terminate your membership now, and you better go apply at McDonald's if it's going to be open in the next 3 months. You better go apply to a job in a time of uncertainty and rely on them, or you can come here, step up, be bold, break chains, and do something you've never done before. Right? So number three, guys. Number three is skill set. So we talk about belief. One thing that I've seen that people make, right? You can never be so spiritually gone that you're no earthly good. So the logical way to balance your mindset, right? Your belief, your faith, is that you got to have logic. I see a lot of people have faith and belief, like, yeah, I'm going big. Well, I'm like, okay, so what's the logic? What's your foundation? Do you have a foundation? So here, right, is going to be your skill set. Skill set, education. Your skill set and education is everything, right? I've seen people, right, who only had skill set and don't understand that 90% of this is spiritual. And I've seen people so spiritual that they don't have a skill set or an actual foundation to walk out that vision that they see. So it all goes hand in hand. It's logics and belief. Once you mix your logics, your passion, and your belief with foundation, guys, you start to manifest things. Everything that you spoke, begin to speak life. I don't know what your circumstance is, right? I don't know what your values are, your morals are. I don't know what your beliefs are. I really don't care, but speak life, right? I want you to operate in higher frequencies. I want you to operate in positive vibrations and watch what the world begins to attract to you. Trust me when I tell you this. Watch what the world begins to attract to you. Can everybody see? Can everybody see the board? Can everybody see the board? Drop a 777 right now if you're getting value. Listen, I know I'm dropping value. Look at my armpits, guys. I've been sweating in this shirt all freaking day. I've been grinding. I've been getting people paid. I'm doing whatever it takes to get people in this business to the next level. If you're getting value on this call right now, blow it up. Blow up these chats. Let's go, right? So we want to stay focused here. So, guys, with the decision, now you've made a decision, right? You're believing, oh, wow, I can really do this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I seen Daniel do it. I seen the way Daniel's up there speaking. I want to be like that one day, but I hate getting in front of crowds. Oh, man, I'm sweating. Every time I have to talk to people, I get anxiety. I don't know how to speak. Guys, I was on my deathbed with shaking baby syndrome at 2 years old, and the doctor said I probably wasn't even going to be able to talk. Look at me now, right? Look at me now, right? So your skill set and your education is everything. So number 4, guys, is the key to this, right? A lot of people make this mistakes. When people tell you to prospect, you slow down. Build relationships. Networking is all about relationships. You know what the first mistake that every American makes is when he gets into a business like this, is he slides in someone's DMs. And the first thing that he'll tell somebody is, hey, I have a business opportunity. Never say that, right? So number 4, and just to reflect on number 3, the reason why you want to have a skill set, the reason why this is important is because you don't want to be lucky. Like some of you guys probably think Scotty Hustler, me, myself, oh, they got lucky. They got lucky. One of those lucky guys. Like, no, it's not one of those lucky guys. We got good at it. So do you want to be good at it? Who here on this call wants to be great and master this skill? Who wants to master the skill of networking? Who wants to never worry about recruiting? You will never, listen, if you listen to what I'm telling you, you will never have to worry about partnering up or hitting someone's DMs about getting them into your business because you're going to brand yourself. When you brand yourself, guys, people are going to attract to your movement. That's the whole point of creating a movement. Guys, so we're not telling you, you don't have to go out and create your own movement if you don't know how. You have Reigning Legacy. Now you're a founder of Reigning Legacy. You have Beyond, right? You have Dreams to Reality. So we already have the foundation of the brand. Rep the brand. When we all move in unison, the more people see Reigning Legacy, Beyond, and they keep seeing these same names over and over in the group chats, lighting it up. Business for Home, guys, we're going USA Today. We're going Forbes. Are you ready for it, right? So number 4, again, guys, is building relationships. Building relationships is going to be one of the most important and valuable things that you can do, right? No offense to anybody on this call, right? But I almost guarantee anybody on this call, you're not beating me at this. You might be smarter, you could be stronger, you could be faster, but you're not going to beat me at this. I promise you. I'll put up my money on anyone on this call. No one's going to beat me at relationships. I challenge you, right? You could be better, you could be smarter, you could have the skill set, right? But the guy that builds relationships, right, has trust, has credibility. I don't have to jump in somebody's DMs, right? If you want to know the secret to how in the last 24 hours I was able to get 7 personal enrollments, have someone rank up, and have multiple people hit thousands of dollars into their commissions, this is how. I built relationships. Everybody's so worried about the money. If you're an entrepreneur and you're here to make money, right? If your sole objective in life is focused on money, you will never have money. Because you don't know how to build relationships. You don't know how to build credibility. One thing that I learned before about the money, forget about the money. Money's just a tool. You're a human like me. People want to understand. You want me to tell you guys a secret too? Stop telling people you got a business opportunity. Ask questions. Write that down. When you're prospecting and when you're talking to somebody, ask them questions. People are flattered and they love to talk about themselves. When you open up in somebody's DMs, when you're talking to somebody, ask them a question. Compliment their page. When you're on social media, say, hey, I love your page. Hey, nice view. Find a way to compliment them, add value to them, and then people are willing to hear you out once they realize you care. No one cares what you know until they know what you care. So you got to build relationships. That's probably the most important thing on this board. If there's anything that you're going to get from this board, I would highly suggest it would be building relationships. And then I'm going to begin to wrap this up here, right? Because I know a lot of us have families and different affairs and things going on. So I'm going to wrap this up here, right? With positive and daily habits, right? So number 5, right? Number 5 is your habits. Positive, you got to have positive daily habits, right? Then you got to have a routine. Guys, the only reason why people are great, the only reason why people are successful is because they discipline themselves. And how they discipline themselves is what they do if they self-evaluate. And what I do every single day, I'm like, okay, what am I doing and what am I not doing? Where is my weakness? Where is it that I lack? And when I begin to realize where I lack, what I do is I replace those with healthy habits, right? I have a routine every single day. My routine is I wake up. The first half hour, I put on my personal development. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody else. I talk to God in silence as I'm listening to my personal development, and I'm seeking him, and I'm seeking his kingdom first, and all things will be added unto him. Seek first his kingdom and all its righteousness. And I'm not talking religion, right? I'm not talking Christianity. I'm talking facts. I'm talking laws of the universe, whatever your concept, whatever your spirituality, you know, it's all the laws. Guys, these are all laws. And everybody, there's nobody that's exempt from these laws, but there are a lot of people that are oblivious to it. But once you become enlightened, right, once you operate in higher frequencies, does anybody know what higher frequencies is? So to build positive habits, right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to begin to operate in higher frequencies and positive vibrations. Write that down. I want you to write this down. Higher frequencies. Begin to operate in higher frequencies and positive vibrations. I've ran into so many challenges making the transition from another company into this company. I had to protect my brand. I had to make sure I was doing what was best for me and mine, right? But in the midst of that, right, I had to have higher frequencies and positive vibrations because there's so many negativity. Guys, don't think I'm Superman over here. I'm not exempt from problems, right? I'm just like you. I'm human just like you. So on a day-to-day, I'm running into problems. I'm running into challenges. I'm running into struggles. I'm running into, people from the past, trying to bring me down. I got people and haters that probably mock me and laugh at me because my social media, but I probably make more money than them as well. So it all pays off, right? Right? So you want to have the positive daily habits and routine. This is how millionaires are created. Millionaires are only created because of how they do things, right? A millionaire has a routine. So again, my personal development is in before I even work out. And then I go and I'll probably go for either a jog or I'll probably work out, right, for an hour. And I start to boost my endorphins, right? I'll probably take a happy stick. Hey, hold up, y'all. Yo, listen, we got the products over here. Like, yo, we got the products over here. Like, I'm going to take my protein, you know what I'm saying? My lipsticks. Like, we really out here really living this beyond. Like, it's really a lifestyle. Like, if you're not taking action, if you don't have a preferred pack, if you're not getting involved on both sides of the business, then no wonder why you're out the loop. And I'm not here to bash anybody, but I'm here to educate all of you guys on how you can have a better business and how you can really succeed, because I really believe in all of you. I believe in each and every one of you. And I know that 6 figures has been done for everybody on this call. It's impossible. You guys are all at the right place at the right time, in the beginning of something that's revolutionary, in the beginning of something that's never been done before. So get ready to make history. Who are you going to be? Are you going to live in fear? Or are you going to be bold? So this right here, guys, is how you're going to do it. I'm going to wrap it up like this. This is how you're going to do it. This is literally how you're going to do it. Last thing I want to say, write this down. This is the last thing. I promise. Always be prepared. Always be prepared, because you never know when the opportunity is going to arise. Too many times do I see people talk about their entrepreneurs or their go-getters. Too many times do I see people, right, wait for the right opportunity to find them. Don't be one of those people that lets the right opportunity. No, prepare. So when the opportunity does come, which is going to align with your purpose, whatever your heart's desire, and you're operating in higher frequencies, when you're operating, in positive vibrations, you're going to begin to see your paradigm shift, and you're going to begin to see the universe literally give you everything that you've manifested, everything that you've desired. But the only way to literally do that, guys, is you have to be prepared. This is the time to be financially literate. This is the time to be involved in this network and community like never before. Call your mentor. Call your mentor. Build a brand. Stop focusing on prospecting. Stop focusing who you're going to put in your business. Build your brand. Create content. Put yourself out there. Make yourself uncomfortable. Guys, I'm uncomfortable each and every day. I have to face demons and devils and challenges and haters, right? And spectators every single day, but it ain't gonna stop me. If I came this far, I know that God would not bring me this far to leave me, so I'm gonna continue to trust in the process. I'm gonna realize in the midst of building my brand with the mindset, getting a skill set, building relationships and positive daily habits, guess what happens? I begin, right, to manifest and to really walk out who I was always destined to be. So it goes hand in hand. Business and building a brand goes hand in hand with being a better person and personally developing every single day. That's why I tell people it's not about the money. Work on yourself. Stop working on recruiting. Work on adding value. Start showing people you care. Ask people questions in their DMs. Ask them what they do for a living. Ask somebody how they're doing. Don't just slide up in there. Hey, bro, I got a business opportunity. No wonder you got left on scene. Come on, guys. If you don't got Facebook ads, if you don't got marketing funnels, you're in 2020. If you don't got a landing page and a website, I'm giving out secrets. They don't want any competition. I'm gonna tell you how we do it. Get yourself some Facebook ads. I'm probably gonna be the first ones, right? That's very successful at these things that are gonna give you some secrets. You need Facebook ads. You need marketing funnels. You need networks and you need sponsors just like Reigning Legacy to back you. Leverage Reigning Legacy. Leverage dreams to reality. Leverage beyond. A lot of people don't do that. They don't brand themselves. That's why you're not getting no buzz, because you're not even posting about you're posting about smoking weed and getting high in your Snapchat all day. You're not posting about your business. You think someone's going to sign up? No, so it's not that the system doesn't work, and I'm not calling anybody out again. But guys, these are the realities. Understand when you're running a business, how would you run a business and what would you visualize you want somebody to look like that's running a business, and put yourself in someone's shoes and don't begin to see things from a narrow perspective, but put yourself in a bird's eye point of view. Fun fact, I'm going to end saying this. The bird's point of view, flying up to 10 miles in the sky. Do you know that a hawk can literally see the worm that it's going to pick up from 10 miles in the sky? So literally what a bird actually does, or an eagle before it lands, is it scopes out the territory. It sees things from a bird's eye perspective. It's seeing things from a different scope, which then allows, that bird to focus in, right, so precisely on its target. So how amazing that a bird can be 10 miles in the sky, see the vision of all things, and still have its target pinpointed where it can really go and get its snack for the day, which will be that worm. So see things from a bird's eye point of view. Shift your paradigm. Operate in higher frequencies and positive vibrations. Guys, that's all I have for you. Understand that branding yourself and leveraging the brands and the people that are around you who are successful is how you're going to get success. The only way I was ever to get success is because I have a mentor like Scotty Huss, who's a millionaire now, right? Who secured a multi-millionaire position by taking a risk. How many people do you think from our other company talked down on us? How many people you thought laughed at us, told what we were doing was a scam, that we were ruining our reputations? And look at the blessing, right? You have 4 wills. See, I'm dropping gems on you now. Someone needs to listen to this. There's 4 wills in life. God's will, Satan's will, your will, and the will of others. God's will, Satan's will, and the will of others, your will, and the will of others. So it's God's will. He says, I have plans for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you a hope in the future. It's Satan's will to rob, kill, and destroy anything that's God-like, anything that represents him, anything that represents light, or anything pure in your life. It's your will to find who you are. It's your will to be strong. It's your will to understand that you are God's highest form of creation. And it's the will of others to influence you to do what they desire, what they want to do. So you choose. Which path will you choose? Whose will will you follow? Get ready to brand. It's only up from here. God bless each and every one of you guys. I hope I was able to drop some value. I've been running around all day, so I'm just going to get my head right, and I'm going to pray and, definitely continue to wish all of you success in your journey. Guys, we launch in 4 days? Guys, we launch in 4 days. I'm super excited. I'm just privileged to have each and every one of you guys on this call that took the time out of your day to learn. I really hope that you guys can see the board. For those who can't see the board, I'm going to move it up close so you guys can write down the 5 things that are on the board, right? So we have our decision, right? How to brand yourself, right? How to brand yourself is going to cause massive attraction into your business. You're realizing the whole time that you're not recruiting, but that you have a gift to give to other people. Once you realize what we have at Beyond is a gift, you will never, ever think about anything calling it recruiting. You will understand that you're on a mission, and right, this is a great vehicle that can really change and impact lives. So change your perspective again and shift your paradigm, right? That's all I got for you guys. I'm out of here. Follow me on the gram too. Hold up. If you're on here and you don't have me on the gram, you're missing out. Follow me on the gram. I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Follow me on the gram. Facts. I know for a fact I don't got all you guys. So can you guys just do me that honor? Do me that privilege. You definitely want to see what I got going on, because you can probably get a lot of ideas. If anybody ever has any questions for me, again, that's my Instagram. I am Daniel Wilkins. I am the CEO of Reigning Legacy. And again, I'm just so happy and privileged to be a part of Beyond and to be impacting and changing lives every single day. Let's go.